Okay, now I know you're probably going to say that Cosmics, he's not famous, so what would he know about getting famous on YouTube? Well, I've been on YouTube for 2 years now and I've watched a lot of videos, and while I'm not particularly bothered about getting famous myself, and I'm way too lazy to do all these things, I think I have picked up a few pointers that if you were wishing to get famous would set you in the right direction. So here are a few pointers if that's your goal. First of all, you don't have to be good looking, but it helps. And obviously not everyone can be as handsome and as attractive as me, but there's a few things you can do. You want to look your best. If you just, when you make your video, your plan is to get famous. If you do get famous, you can expect sort of thousands if not millions of people to be looking at the video, so kind of dress and do your makeup and your hair and get yourself looking presentable like you would do if you were going to appear in front of millions of people, is the first rule. That's not that hard, and you know, obviously not all of us are stunningly attractive, but we can all make an effort. So that's the first thing. People like people who are attractive. It's an unfortunate fact, and if you adhere to that adage, you're probably off with a head start. If you haven't got a decent webcam, or you haven't got a webcam and you're watching this thinking of buying one, put your hand in your pocket and get a decent one, because a decent camera will make you look better, it'll make your videos look more professional, it'll make them easier to watch. I'm not going to give everyone a load of hints on how to make videos, because there's plenty of videos that already show you how to do that, but it's worth it. If you're going to be doing a lot of vlogging, get the best camera you can get to do it. Even consider getting like a video camera as opposed to a webcam, so you can do videos from different places. The other thing, if you're going to be vlogging indoors, make sure you've got the right lighting. Again, there's videos that will show you all about that, so you can find those and get that right. But make your videos look as sharp as you possibly can. Next thing is your audio. Now, a lot of laptops have got built-in microphones, and there's obviously various external microphones, and some webcams have a built-in microphone. Try it out. If you don't find it's all that good, get another one. Get a good microphone. Spend some money on a microphone, and speak clearly, because if people can't hear what you're saying, they're not going to watch again. You know, they're not going to come back for your next video, and that's totally useless to you if you're trying to get famous on YouTube. It doesn't matter that you've got this amazing story or anecdote or joke that you're telling. If all people can hear is they're not going to be interested, they're not even going to watch the whole video, so make sure you can be heard. Number 4, and possibly the most important tip, is make videos that you yourself would like to watch. In fact, make videos that you yourself will go back and watch at some time, because it doesn't matter whether it's a good video, it doesn't matter whether lots of people like it or not. If you like it, someone else will like it. It will mean it's a video that people like. So whatever it is, don't just make a video because you think that's what everyone else will like. Make a video because it's what you like, and you like the way the video looks at the end. And if your intention is of being famous, watch it through after you've made it and make sure that you definitely like it. That's not as important if you don't want to be famous on YouTube, but if you do, you want videos that you like so that everyone else will like them. And the best judge of whether they're good or not is you, because you're going to be more critical about your video than anyone else anywhere. So that's the next thing. If you don't like it, no one else will. Right, so you've got all your tips on how to make videos, and you've worked out how to make yourself look really good and sharp, and you've got all your stories, and you've got your opinions, and you want to get out there and you're telling everyone, you know, about what you're interested in your videos. The next thing you can do to get more famous, and this is probably as good a way as any of getting subscribers and getting new people to see you, is make video responses. Now when you make video responses, make sure they are either a response directly to the video that you've just watched, or very closely related to it. You might have made a video last week and then you see someone else has made a video and it's doing really well. It's like getting thousands and thousands of views, and it's on a similar subject to something you've already made a video about. Put that video as a video response to someone else's video. That way people are going to see it, because that's how things get seen to start off with on YouTube, where someone's watching one video and they click on another one. So video response is very important. When you're first starting out, make lots of video responses, preferably directly for the video you've watched. But as I say, if you've got a video that relates, leave that as a video response. Best way to get other people to see you. Another thing that's incredibly important is to have the right tags. You know, the little bit down the bottom where it says put tags. Those tags are the things that when people are searching are going to get your video to come up. Now you want them to be things that people are going to be searching for, but you also want them to be related to your video. There's no point putting, I don't know, sexy girl with breasts and your videos about how to make bread. You know, that's not gonna do anything for getting you subscribers. It's just you might get a few extra views because of that, but you just get a few views where people click, probably leave some abusive comment and go away again, and they're not going to watch your next video, and you're not famous. You're just the guy who's irritated everyone because he's like got them to watch his video under false pretenses. So think about your video, think about the content, put tags that relate to every aspect of the video. If in part of the video you're talking about, I don't know, just out of the air, tomatoes, put tomatoes there. If you're not, don't. But the first tag you put is always going to be the one that is going to be most linked to the search. So that's the most important one of all. It has to be something people are going to search for, and it has to be something that is very relevant to your video, that people who get there from that tag are going to be pleased with what they find because it's related to what they were looking for. And then the other tags are just various bits of the content of the video, so get those right. Next, your videos are out there, you've uploaded videos, you've got your tags right, you've done a few video comments and what have you, but you're still not getting a lot of subscribers. You won't. Don't be surprised. YouTube is a community. You need to be watching other people's videos and commenting on them and rating them and subscribing to other people. But, and this is a big but, there's no point just going around people's videos randomly leaving comments saying this is a good video or I love this video, come and look at my videos. You need to look at their video and comment on it in a way that relates to what they've done, you know, that shows you that you've watched it and you've been interested in it. And if you can't come up with a positive or a constructive comment for their video, then don't leave a comment. Right, this one, I know there are going to be people out there who will disagree with me. In fact, they'll disagree with me vehemently. And there is a place down below this video where they can say why they disagree with me, and you might agree with them, you might agree with me. But I would advise you, if you want to become famous on YouTube, never, ever, ever do sub for sub. People who do sub for sub end up with enormous amounts of subscribers, and they also end up with enormous amounts of people that they're subscribed to. Now, if you end up with 1,000 subscribers in this method, the people who subscribe to you will also have 1,000 subscribers, because they'll be doing the same thing. And if someone is subscribed to 1,000 people, there is no way that in an evening, even if you spend all your day watching videos, that you're going to watch every one. So those subscribers are pretty much useless to you if you want to be famous. They're not going to do you any good at all. They're no good to you, and you're not a lot of good to them as a subscriber, because you've got 3,000 subs in that you're subscribed to, and you're not going to be watching their videos. So both ways you sort of cancel each other out. Yeah, there might be a few people that you watch, but when that box that comes up with your subscriber videos comes up and it's full to overflowing, you can't watch all those videos. You're not going to get as many views. It's not a good idea. Even just to be nice. You're not being nice to someone by subscribing to them if you're never going to watch their videos. Subscribers are important if you've got the right subscribers, and subscribing to people is important if you like them and you're going to watch their videos. But it's absolutely no good whatsoever if you're not going to watch the videos and they're not going to watch yours. You don't want those sort of subscribers. You want people who subscribe to you because they want to watch your videos, not because they want you to subscribe back. And following on from the last point, it's really the same thing, but don't oversubscribe. Your subscriptions are going to be the core of your YouTube community, and YouTube is all about community. And if you subscribe to too many people, you're going to have too many videos to watch, and if you've got too many videos to watch, you're not going to be able to watch them all, and you're not going to keep that community together. It's going to get very loose. It's not going to work. So it's not something I'm going to put a figure on, because different people have a different amount of time to spend watching and commenting on videos. But don't let it get so big that you can't keep in contact with everyone and you can't watch everyone's videos. And don't subscribe to people who you think you're not going to want to watch their videos. If you're going to subscribe to someone, don't just subscribe because you watched their video and you like it. Subscribe because you watched their video, you liked it, you went to their channel, watched 2 or 3 other videos and found you liked them all. That way you'll have a big supply of videos to watch that you like, that will probably give you ideas for your own. You'll be able to comment on them. You'll build up a base of viewers that might be quite small, but that's the thing that's going to launch each video. The first few views of a video, whether you get like 100 views or 25 views when you first put your video up, is what's going to make the big difference as to whether it becomes visible on YouTube to lots of people. So keep that small. It doesn't have to be that small, but it has to be small enough that you can keep in contact with those people and they're your buddies, and they're going to watch your videos, you're going to watch their videos, and then the other people who view your video will come on top of that. But you need something to get each video started, so don't over subscribe. Right, now you'll find that as you get bigger, the bigger you get, the more people hate you. There will be lots of haters, and they will say venomous things to you. They will tell you that you are the worst person at making videos that has ever lived. They will probably say things a lot nastier than that, but I'm not going to say them here. Those people, every time they go on your video and they leave a comment, they're making you more famous because they're giving you more comments and your video becomes more visible. Even if they rate you with a 1 star, even if they click on that 1 star, the way YouTube works is that's counted as 1 star. It's not counted as a negative star. It's another star to add to your collection of stars, and your rating will go up, and you will go up the most rated when they click on 1 star. So don't delete their comment. Leave their comment there unless you feel that it's so abusive and it will be offensive to other people that you need to delete it. just because they've called you a horrible name, leave it there. Show everyone what a prick they are. Don't worry about haters, just ignore them, let them do their thing. They're actually pushing your video up the ratings. Other people will just think that they're arseholes anyway, so don't worry about the haters. Right, the next thing is, you've got famous, you've got people watching your videos, you've got thousands of views for every video. Don't disappear up your own backside. Don't think that you can do no wrong, because nobody likes a smart ass, and the minute you start thinking that you can put any old rubbish out there and people will watch, people will stop watching, and they won't unsubscribe. That's not what will happen. They will stay subscribed to be polite, but they won't watch your videos. They'll come up in their box and they'll say, oh yeah, he used to make good videos, or she used to make good videos, but just recently they've not been very good. I can't be bothered to look, oh, there's this other guy that I've just subscribed to, his videos are good, I'll watch that instead. And your views will go down. So you just have to stick with it. You just have to work hard, you have to keep with the community, you have to keep watching other people's videos, keep commenting on other people's videos. Also incredibly important is respond to the comments on your videos as much as you possibly can. Obviously if you have got famous, that's going to get harder, but definitely in the early stages respond to every comment if you possibly can. And then when that becomes too much, still respond to some of the comments, read through them, and just so people know that when they comment there is a likelihood that you'll actually read it, because people are more likely to comment if they do that, and people commenting is what continues to make your videos visible. Finally, if you have become famous, then remember, although you're famous on YouTube, you're not a celebrity. Very few people who get famous on YouTube ever go on to anything else, and if what your real goal is to become a celebrity, to become a musical star or a movie star or a TV presenter, YouTube's not really the avenue you're most likely to get into that through. I mean, there are millions of people trying to do that on YouTube, and there are far fewer using conventional means, but far more people using conventional means to get into TV and music are succeeding than people from YouTube. So like, it's actually probably harder if you go down the route of making lots of videos for YouTube to actually become a celebrity and become famous on mainstream TV and in the music industry. It's actually harder using the YouTube route than using the conventional routes that you go into those industries. So don't think that YouTube's a quick way to the top. It's not. You can get famous on YouTube, you can have lots of people watching you. You're not going to make a huge amount of money from it, even if you use the various schemes for making some money from YouTube. You're not going to become a millionaire, you're not going to be not having to work for a living. So don't look at it that way, but it's still worth it. If you've got a message and you want to put it out there, go for it, do your best. And if you don't want to get famous, then what are you watching this video for? if you don't actually want to get famous, then this is all of no use to you. You don't need to follow these rules at all. You're doing what you want to do. You've probably got some buddies on YouTube and you're happy, and that's fine. You don't need to be famous to be special on YouTube. So that is about it. Have a nice day, guys.